Jacob.
Hello, happy Monday. I'm trying to not intro the show by first thing saying big up, but how you doing? Hair's looking extra crazy today. I just washed it. If you know anything about hair, when you wash it, that shit gets a little frizzy. I don't know if it's frizzy right now because of the weather, or if it's just because you're here. Maybe it's because Cuti Romero has returned to Tottenham Hotspur Way, but how you doing? Welcome to the show. Episode 217, and how fitting, number 17 has returned to Tottenham Hotspur Way. Number 7, I just realized that. Number 17 on episode 217. How blessed are we? How blessed are you? Happy Monday. Hope you're starting off the week all right. First off, real quick, shout out, happy birthday, Nate. I think it's a Mr. Nate in Australia. I guess it's Tuesday for you. August the 6th. For you, but happy birthday, Nate. Big supporter of the channel, big supporter of my family. He's the one who got me this cup of a Cuti Romero. And you know what? He's returned to Tottenham Hotspur Way, ladies and gentlemen. So come on now. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. I hope you're having a great Monday so far. It is just 3:49 in the afternoon here in El Paso, Texas. There's a few things I do want to talk about. The Dominic Solanke thing is ongoing. I saw Ben Jacobs talking about Richarlison to Saudi Arabia. So with that in mind, I asked the question. I asked the poll, what are you doing with these striker options? And I thought it'd be interesting just to provide all four possible outcomes regarding Richarlison and Dominic Solanke. 39% so far says buy Solanke and keep Richie both. Keep them both. A little dual, like two equal okay. Is that what we're saying? Maybe. But big up, man. Big up. Let's say hello to the chat before we keep going. But there's the poll. Let me know how you feel. Oh, I didn't let Chewy in. Oh, let me text my wife. Shoots. Can you let Chewy in? I went out there, gave him some water and some food, and I forgot to let him in. Can you let Chewy in, please, my love? Big up, everybody. Hope you did have a great weekend, by the way. Sorry about that. I did forget the dog outside on the patio, but that's my bad. Let's see who's in the house. Scott M. Don't buy Solanke and sell Richie. That is one of the options in the poll. I try, Scott, you know where you stand with me. And I try to make sure, Scott, that number one, you feel represented in the poll, because I like to always have counterpoint, different opinions. I like my opinions to be challenged. I don't ever like to act as though I'm Alexander the Great of some kind. I am not. I'm just Jacob in El Paso. So how you doing, Scott? He says, don't buy Solanke and sell Richie. Oh, jeez. I knew that would be an option. Which one is that? So right now, 14% say don't buy Solanke, sell Richie. That is what Scott says. Some more people voting, 29 votes. There we go. 17% says don't buy Solanke and sell Richie. I'll be honest, real quick, before I digress. I'm not saying I'm flip-flopping, but there's two people whose opinions on players I rate pretty highly, and I'll leave that as a mystery, because if we do sign Solanke, I'm going to here, Chewy. Because if we do sign Solanke, I'm going to have these two gentlemen on a show, and I'm going to have them try and sell the Tottenham Hotspur fans. Thank you so much, my love. There he is. There he is. There's the co-host. Hang on now. Y'all can't see him. I covered him up with that. Why'd I do it that way? You're not even going to sit where the people can see you, Chewy? All right. Whatever. He'll join the show in a minute. He is right there, though. Like, hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. Let me remove that. See, he did just walk in this room. Y'all see him there? Y'all see him? I think because he was hot out there, he want to make sure that he get on that nice air-conditioned floor. Cool yourself off, Chewy. Yeah, he's panting. So if it's not me breathing heavy, I promise. If you hear that in the microphone, that's Chewy. Big up Eugene. Big up Jacob and Chad. Big up to you. Big up Zapur. Zapur's in the house. Big up. What up? How you doing? Your friend Giovanni Lo Celso returned, if you didn't know, Zapur, so congratulations to you. Tony Da Silva. Hello, Jacob. Chewy and the Tottenham universe. Hope you and the family are doing well. Big up Tony Da Silva. Hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Big up to you, Jordan, the newest moderator on the channel. Ayo, Jacob and the lads. Come on, Jordan. Donovan All Strikers here says, is Solanke a Champions League winner? He's a FIFA 17 wondering. Sure, but so was Sessegnon, so was a lot of other people. But you know what? We'll make do with what we get, I suppose. That's all we really can do. Big up to Richie B. Evening, fellow Spurs fans. Of course, big up Jacob, my guy. Big up Richie B. How you doing? Notifications gang in the house. Yes, Zapur. Hey, you leading the race with notifications gang, so I appreciate that. Big up to you. Big up Jacob every time. Big up the chat. Big up to Godfrey. Big up Richie says, who wants Harry back? Who wants that Harry back? I'd take Harry Kane back. He'd be better than anything we got. Big up, I think I already said hello, Godfrey. Rebsy's in the house. Big up Rebsy. Good to see you back. Says, Solanke reeks of, quote, all our good options fell through, so we have to buy someone or the fans will riot. Well, I mean, I don't know that buying Solanke is the thing to stop the fans from rioting. If anything, it might incite violence, in my opinion. But, Ribsy, what I will say is this. I've watched, actually, I think I tweeted about it. So if you're interested, here you go. Here's my Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. There's my live now. So I tweeted this, that he's not my first or fourth choice. 1 through 4, Solanke's not in that. But maybe when you get to 5 or 6, and I think that's what happened with Tottenham, I said I watched this video, and it was basically the season that he had, and I tried to take away the intangibles, the things as a striker that I did like and the things that he did do. Now, I can't watch it here on the channel because it will get all type of ass cheek clap by YouTube. YouTube will come in and start clapping cheeks. I don't want to do that. But I said I saw this video, and it's clear that he has some great skill sets as well as some bang average tendencies at times. There was one moment that stood out very, very sharp to me, and it's in this. If you go to my Twitter, you can find this. If it's in this, there's a moment where he could literally just square the ball to number 16. I don't know who that was, but he was clear. And instead he took the shot on and tried to give it a go. And I don't think that, I think it hit straight to the goalkeeper. Oh my goodness. Am I back? What in the hell just happened? What? I think I'm back. Oh man, this dongle I have in my MacBook, it's like acting up. My bad, y'all. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But big up Ribsy, good to see you back. Eugene is here. Shit, that really threw me off, y'all. I apologize. There we go. There we go. Let's remember why we're here. 'Tis the season that Cuti returns. I mean, yeah, Rodrigo, Giovanni Lo Celso, Mickey Van de Veen did return. So I guess we could say our center back pairing did return today. So that's very nice. Warming to Solanke says, Eugene, get him to the situation is dire and the crap strikers going for crazy money. Yeah, I mean, if Richarlison sells for 60 million, you'd imagine that he would sell in and around that price as well. But after watching that compilation that I was trying to mention before my fucking dongle started acting up was, he's looking like a Cuti, Jacob. Hey, appreciate that, Zapur. He's definitely better than Richarlison. That's the point I was trying to make. I totally digressed. Oh, man. I need like a reset. I need to play a clip or something. You know, I got this clip for you. Let's see how this is.
New. Hey.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one. I played that. I uploaded it as a short, and it didn't get copyrighted. It did recognize that there was a song with copyright to it, but it didn't say anything nasty, so I went ahead and played that. And I thought it was an interesting clip, or at least the caption anyway. It's just really smiling through all the people who were saying "fuck you" for smiling, and I kind of like that because who's gonna tell me not to smile? Again, Solanke's not my first choice, but he is better than Richarlison. This feels like a common theme, right? When you say that about players that you're signing at Tottenham Hotspur, and that is a problem. Ivan Toney's right there, allegedly cheaper. Now, there are some things that I bookmarked. Apparently, Paul O'Keefe said on the last word on Spurs that the understanding is $55 million plus add-ons will get the deal done for Solanke, which is, I guess, in and around the Richarlison price, what everyone else is saying. There's a bunch of other things here. But I like this. Tottenham are really starting to pursue. Oh, we're going to have to add that one to the banner, baby. I like that. This fits right in. Starting to pursue a move, baby. Oh, I like that one a lot. Oh, my goodness. Starting to pursue a move. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, this never-ending list. And again, this is only like half of them because I switched StreamYards and I lost a bunch. So good evening, Spurs diehard. How you doing? We are really starting to pursue that move. Cuti. Hey, you said it, not me. It is the rules contractually obligated that I play this clip for.
Good.
The good part is I can unmute myself and I can continue to go through the comments because, I mean, we've seen this clip, right? But it is contractual obligation. I do have to play this clip. Keep Richie for just the 2 Liverpool games, says Cy Moore. Big up Cy Moore. Big up Spurs GCTV. How you doing? Happy Monday. My birthday too, 43 today, August 5th. Happy birthday, Richie. Here's a little cootie for you. You're the one who said cootie, so this is like a little birthday gift for you. And I'm really looking to accelerate the love that you're sharing on your birthday. So how about that? I can imagine Cuti tricking out of a bug with his own. That's pretty funny. Happy birthday, Nate! Big up, Nate. Big up, Spurs GCTV member for 10 months. Smash the likes, folks. There's a friendly reminder. Big up to you. Appreciate that, my friend. Big up, Spurs. Member for 10 months. That's a 1-month-old baby that we have shared together here on YouTube. So I feel the love, and thank you for being a part of that, my friend. You've been a part of it for a very long time. I think even before you were a member, before memberships were even available on this here channel. So big up to you. Where am I at? Eugene Strenner says, get R9 out. Rich says, wish we could get rid of all our attackers except Son and start again. Wouldn't that be nice? I was actually chatting with Lazy8 this morning. If you know Lazy8 from the chat, shout out Nick, my dog. And I was telling him how it's crazy. I'm so jealous of West Ham right now. I never thought 2 years ago that I would be in this position. But if you look at all their attackers, barring Son, I like every single one of them more than ours. Like Mikel Antonio, I'd probably take him over Richarlison if I'm honest. He kind of, I don't know, him and Richarlison, I guess that's a push. We could say they negate each other. But Jared Bowen, better than any winger. Again, take Son out of this. Better than any of our winger. Jared Bowen, yes. Mohamed Kudus, is he better than any of our wingers? Yes. Is he better than any of our 10s? That's debatable. And then Somerville, I'm really interested to see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I got the... But I've been saying on this channel, if you have subscribed to United Spurs of America for any duration of time, you have heard me say last summer I was talking about Somerville as a winger option, along with Johan Bakayoko. These were the names I was mentioning. None of them have happened, but now Somerville's gone to West Ham. So I find it interesting that I'm actually a little bit jealous of West Ham. That's kind of crazy. Big up Alexandra Castro says, Jacob, can you add the option to sell Brendan Johnson? I can't. He's not going anywhere. We're going to have to accept that Brendan Johnson is a part of this squad as much as it hurts my soul. He's probably one of the most frustrating players, whom I'm hoping along with Timo Werner. Bro, imagine if the two of them get 25 GA each, and we're talking about 50 GA from Timo and Brendan. That might be the case where I say, you know what? I got it horribly wrong. Or even if 15 to 20 each, that might be okay, but like, is it enough? I mean, over 38 matches, probably not. I'll be honest. I mean, but what kind of numbers are we expecting from them? Brendan Johnson did put up good numbers. For all the things he is bad at, he does tap the ball in very well in front of the net. Now, if you ask him to shoot it from any sort of distance, and that's a different story. If you ask him to cross the ball into the box aerially, it's not going to get there. But on the ground, he can sort of cross it sometimes, so that's very nice. But Brendan Johnson, as much as I would sell him, as much as I fancy other wingers more than him, it's one of them things you just gotta, we're gonna have to grit our teeth and bear, I suppose. Ozan Kabak is back. How you doing? Yo, Yakub, ditching the U.S. men's national team. not ditching him, but I mean, shout out the fact that they finally fired Greg Berhalter. It's nice that we could have a manager who hopefully, doesn't kick his wife and that there's evidence of that. But shout out Ozan. Heiko Players here says Solanke costing $65 million is too high. The rent is too damn high. Seal near. Solanke looks a good fit, but I just love Richie and I know he could stay clear of injuries. He would be brilliant. Stay clear of injuries is the key. Now, Solanke in the last 2 seasons has played 33-plus Premier League matches for Bournemouth. So you would imagine that says he's at least somewhat healthy. Shout out to Staffy TV. My fault for getting to this late. Big up Staffy TV for the raid. Big up everybody who came on over from Staffy TV. Commiserations, I suppose, to the Egyptian Olympic team. And congratulations to the French. And they what was it, 3-1 in extra time? Something like that. Big up Eugene. All strikers are overpriced. Yes, they are. Chewy raid. Chewy walked up in this. You already know. Ozan say Staffy rates you fraud. No way you will pay 65. I reckon Levy will get him for 50. I mean, if we'll pay 65 for Solanke, but not 65 for Abrechi Eze, that's kind of crazy to me. If you get Eze and you spend the same amount of, like, even Levy, who doesn't understand footballing in the sense that I would say the mass majority of us would go about business. Surely, but don't call me Shirley, he can understand that you spend the same amount of money, regardless of position. I spend X amount of money, and it either A, makes the fans very happy, or B, makes the coach very happy. And one maybe does both. You would imagine that Abrechi Eze is a no-brainer. Because literally you signed Eze for the same money and everyone's talking about, okay, finally we did it. It took us too long, but we did it. Better late than never. But will we do it? I don't know. Paul O'Keefe was talking a little bit about Eze as well. Let me see what I had on that. Says here that he said, from what I can gather, it's going to be Eze or Neto. Now, if I had to take my pick, I'd probably take Eze personally. But I'd take both. I like both. I'll be honest. I like both. Big up to Staffy. Big up Ashley says, Jacob, you fraud. Richarlison's going to get 20 goals and you will still moan. When has he gotten 20 goals in his life, Ashley, is what I would ask you. And if you have a time period in which, let me know, because I've looked at it and I haven't seen 20 goals out of him. Not even when he was with Everton, and that's when he was supposedly good. So talk to me nicely, Ashley, next time you talk to me. How about that? Journey to be proud of. Oh, isn't that true? Pet that dog. Chewy. Oh, you can't hear me now. Oh, I hear my son. Chewy, Stinker, and Hooked. He was forgotten out there. Son created 10 big chances. That's crap for a winger. When a striker relies on service, why do strikers catch strays? They have a chance of scoring if the wide players can't cross. Our wide players cannot cross. I agree. Kane is shit, bruv. Goals don't win shit. Okay, bruv. Ashley, you coming in hot with like 5 straight texts. Kind of crazy. Kind of moving funny. I'm going to keep it pushing. Richie highlights look like a $110 million player too. No, they don't, though, Zapur. They really don't. That's the thing is like where is it? Because you're talking about this. Go to my Twitter, watch this thing. I'm telling you, some of it is Richarlison level, some of it is average, but there are things that he does in the final third that Richarlison cannot do. He's faster than Richarlison. He's as big, if not bigger, than Richarlison. So to me, this is a no-brainer in a sense of like, especially if we sell Richarlison to Saudi, get Solanke and a Tony. You get Solanke, Tony, Eze. We're talking about 3 players that they want to sign. They've rumored midfielders, they've rumored fullbacks, but if Jed Spence is doing a job, then maybe that's not actually a position we need to fill. Not saying I wouldn't want to fill it, but from a club's perspective, they may say, okay, well, we got a backup fullback in Jed Spence, and he could take the Emerson role when we sign sell Emerson. I don't know. But what I do know is Richarlison highlight reels do not look like Solanke highlight reels. Now, that doesn't mean Solanke is the end-all, be-all, but he does not. He does not. Craig the Gecko Man, big up Jacob and Chewy. Big up Craig the Gecko Man, how you doing? We just need a striker who doesn't have 2 weak feet. That's a good one. Big up Vader Games, large up Jacob, official fan supporter of Spurs. Big up Vader Games. Go subscribe to Vader Games. Kane is so limited, I'd rather have Richie because Spurs. That's crazy, Ashley, that you'd rather have Richie than Kane. That's funny. Never lost you. I don't know what that means. More fit than Richarlison, at least. Yeah, Ashley's for sure trolling, bro. Saying you'd rather have Richarlison than Harry Kane's crazy. Is Richarlison the benchmark? Is he better than Harry Kane? No, he's not, in my opinion. I don't think so. Hey, come on, Godfrey, with them immaculate vibes. Talk to me nicely. Is he better than Defoe? No. Harry Kane is crap. Would never have him as my striker. Well, if you're a Spurs fan, you already did. Option E in the pool. I want my Harry back. Which Harry? Harry Winks? That's funny. Bro, Ashley is for sure trolling. I'm starting to pursue the girl from my gym. There you go. Hopefully you have a firm interest and you're keeping a close eye and you are in regular contact with said female from your gym. Are you looking to accelerate the number or the IG exchange? I know the kids be like, instead of what's your number, can I get your phone number? They're like, can I get your Instagram handle? I don't even know if they say handle, but I know they say, can I get your Instagram? Your TikTok now? Can I see your TikTok? That sounds kind of creepy, honestly. Imagine a dude walking up to you. Excuse me, madam. Can I? May I know your TikTok handle, please? That just seems like a fucking, like something Gary the Clown would say to a bunch of children at the park with a fake ice cream truck. If Rich wasn't so damn fragile, he wouldn't be half bad option, says Jordan. Maybe. I would like to see him play more than 30 Premier League matches. That would be nice. I thought I was negative. Now I feel like I'm the only one twerking for Solanke. Pause. Excuse me.
You must have had a great view of that.
Wow, unbelievable from the back. Yeah.
Feeling the love. Big up Richie B. Glad you're feeling the love, my friend. It's your special day. Don't you forget it. Solanke's 30 million at best. Mid-table striker. Big up Sahar. How you doing? Mount Everest Hotspurs here. Big up Jacob. Our center backs are back. Isn't that nice? Hey. When are we going to watch this? I got it ready. It's queued up. Ready to go. Just shows you, man, don't know ball. All right, Ashley. Calm down now. Calm down. Jacob streaming during his anniversary. Hope the couch is comfortable. My anniversary was yesterday. My friend. You are in New York. You're not that far ahead of me as far as time goes. My anniversary is August 4th, which thank you for the shout out to my fucking marriage and all that. 6 years. Married for 6 years. Isn't that crazy? Stop, Jacob. Antonio's a waster. I think he's a dickhead, but I still think he's a decent striker. He's kind of a clown sometimes. So again, he's not very up there as far as like who I want. He's probably lower than Solanke. I'd rather Solanke than Antonio, if that means anything to you. I don't know if it does. I wish I got to see Son as a 9 with reputable wingers. I think he would have gotten another golden boot. That's true, but he also did win a golden boot just being as a left forward. So I would like to see him cutting in off that left again. This preseason, it looks like he's taking shots from distance, which is nice to see. Very refreshing. Hope it continues. Big up Faz Radfar. Big up Jacob. If we don't sign any other first-team player, where do you think we will finish in the table? Cheers, mate. Play good evening, please. You want the good evening? Good evening. Where is that? I haven't played that in so long. There it is.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Bye, Ashley. You need a timeout. You need to go drink some water. Drink some water, Ashley. You'll be all right. In this age, I don't know. Question: if it's a race to 20 goals, to 20 GA between Timo and Brendan Johnson, who's your money on? To get that? I guess Timo, because he did get like somewhere around that for Chelsea his first season. So I'd probably put my money on Timo if I was forced to. However, I would put my money on neither because I don't want to lose my money. I think I have a bet going. If Timo Werner gets 25 GA, I think I have to get a Timo tat. My wife is going to kill me, so he better not. But, you know, fuck you, bro. We win the Premier League. I was telling her yesterday when we were hanging out for our anniversary, I was telling her that when Tottenham win a trophy, because it's coming, baby, it's happening. I can feel it. I don't know when, but it's happening very, very soon. And my kids are going to see it. My wife is going to see it. Everybody's going to see it. But I've got a space saved on my arm right here. Right here. You can probably see it. I'm saving that for the silhouette of the trophy lift. That's what I'm saving it for. It's going to be fucking sick. My wife isn't too keen on the idea, but, you know, she said, can we just stop with the tattoos? And I said, no, thank you. Talk to me nicely. I said, I got to be me, baby. I'd love Ezzy, but I feel a striker is our biggest need. We do need a striker. for sure. I don't want to see Sonny as our striker next year because we got shit wingers. And it's just that's exactly what we saw last year. Timo, Sonny, and Brennan Johnson. That was frustrating as hell, I'll be honest. 3 signings is club to make Solanke done. I'm almost caught up in the chat, and then we're going to watch this return of the Cuti. Bro, I had to time her out. Him, probably. He was acting crazy. He's made of paper. He's never fit. Says Sahar. I don't know what you're talking about. Richie's not fit enough to be our main 9, says Lemur Moon. Lemur Moon? Is that right? As much as I love Richie for the vibes, he isn't good enough to be the main name here at Spurs. Talk to me nicely, Moon. You spitting facts. Come on now. Solanke will be naughty at Spurs. 6'3", lovely, quick feet. Big up Boxing Hotspur. He was a phenom as a kid, and I had a hard time in his early senior career. He's better than Watkins was at 26. I understand the hate, but trust me, Boxing Hotspur, again, I'm more open-minded to the idea. The more that again, mixtapes get me hype, so I'm probably not the dude you want to listen to when it comes down to it, but at the end of the day, I watched a mixtape. I listened to it, and I said, you know what? I might have to preview the album if we do end up dropping the album. And I hope he bangs for us. But some of the things I saw him do from a skill set standpoint as a striker, as a number 9. Again, I was listening a little bit to the Paul O'Keefe on Last Word on Spurs. And he's saying why they want Solanke for the most part is the way that he presses. Less so on the fact of him as a 9, more so on the fact of him as a 9 on the press and running that high press. That's what they like from Solanke. So to me, he's a big body. I like a big body Benz when I whip that thing. So to me, I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it if we get Solanke. Now, people are going to get upset and they're going to say, oh, he's a happy clapper, he's this, that, and the other. I'm open to it. Now, 65 is a crazy price, but we also spent 60 on Richarlison, and it's not my fucking money. I don't balance books. But if this means that we're going to have to spend less on somebody else, that is a bad thing, in my opinion. Could you spend that money better if it's me in FIFA? Hell yeah. But you know, the thing is, this ain't me in FIFA. This is real life with real millions of dollars, and I have no say in what those millions of dollars do. So my point is, would I spend that 65 on something else like an Abrechi Eze release clause? Hell yes, I would. But what I wouldn't do is, be that upset personally if we do the Solanke deal. The more I look into him, the more I like it. I'll be honest. I wish I could talk highlights and we could show highlights and I could say, look, the way that he turned with the ball here and ran, or the way that he, found the open space through the breaking run. These are different things I would love to look at and like pause and say, hey, look at that. Look at that. That's why I think that he could actually be pretty decent. Again, in the Ainge Postecoglou system, I feel like the striker is not this fucking Harry Kane level of striker needed, regardless of what Ashley's going to say. Harry Kane, in my opinion, is the best striker in the world. So, again, you're never going to get yourself a fucking Harry Kane. Richarlison was never going to be the Harry Kane. I've always maintained the fact that I felt like it's going to be at least 2 players it takes for us to bring in to replace the input that Harry Kane had with this team. So, for me, can Solanke be a half of that? Probably not, if I had to guess. I would say probably not. But for the most part, he could cook. If Timo Werner could get 4 GA in 4 games, Solanke should surely be able to do that, but don't call me Shirley. I'll check the vid out after the stream. I'll post my reaction in Discord. Big up Zapur. I'm looking forward to that. I'll have to make sure I try and check that more often. But definitely check that video. Take out some of it is going to be like, oh, wow. Oh, very cool, dude. But some of it is actually going to be like, okay, that's kind of nice. Like, he has a good skill set. I think I said great skill set. I think he has a great skill set. You don't make it to that level and bang that many goals. In one season, that's all he ever done it. But I'm also looking at, at least availability, he's there. Maybe he's the Højbjerg of striking, but to Højbjerg's credit, he was always fucking healthy. If you needed a dude to play, he played 36 Premier League matches last season. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. 36 Premier League matches for us. That's crazy when you deep it. So, again, it's not the fucking car I wanted, mama, but I guess a Volvo will still get me to school. So, cry more, I guess? I don't know. We won't get Tony Solanke. Too much going on there. Ashley's a gooner. I don't know what Ashley's doing. I don't hate Richie, but I'd rather have Kane's used jock. Big up Lazy 8. I was just talking about you. Imagine spending a combined amount of 175 million on Johnson, Solanke, and Richarlison. That's actually not really good recency bias, but I think that's a little bit of recency bias, hence the name. But shout out to you, my friend. Big up Christopher Ward says, "Good day, Jacob. Big up YouTube's #1 fraud." I don't know if I'm #1 fraud. There's a lot of frauds out there. But if I'm #1 in your heart, then I'm doing something all right. Let me get the IG, baby. Is that what they say, Deshaun? You tell me. Deshaun never comments, but like once or twice, maybe 3 times a show. And it's always just like fantastic. Big up, Deshaun. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday, my friend. Boxing says, "I'm a negative fan, but I've rated Solanke a long time. I can't moan about signing him. Do question why we've left it till now, though. It did take a minute. I think that shows that he was very far down our list. And that, to me, is a little bit alarming. How come it take all of that to happen? We get that far down the list to a player that wasn't even at the Euros. So that wouldn't have, prevented us from doing something. I don't know. Destiny had a leg surgery. He's back, trained with his teammates, and there's Richarlison sitting, eating, farting, doing nothing, but he's still not fit yet." Are you talking about that video? I think I have it bookmarked. The Korean video. They're having some fun out there with him and Son. We'll take a look at that later. Ashley, Son Solanke Neto is exciting. I doubt we get Neto, though. Boxing Hotspur, Son Solanke Neto is a lot more fun sounding than fucking Timo Johnson anything. So there we go. The Office UK is clear. Okay. Neto is too much of a risk. Okay. Big up Dominic Mysterio. Hope you're well. Come on, you Galapagos Islands. Big up Galapagos Islands. Hey, Jacob, Bud, everyone. Big up Daniel Field. Football Capo says, "Solanke, no thanky. Enjoy your shiny cherry," says Football Capo. Big up Capo. How you doing? Do you read members only comments, Jacob? No, I read everyone's comments. I'm just trying to catch up and run through and say hello to everyone so I don't take fucking 10 days to do it. We are in 33 minutes and I haven't even caught up in the chat yet. So I do read everyone's comments. I read yours as well, Mapin. I try not to be like a super exclusive, but yeah, members do get priority. That's for sure. But I mean, most of the people get gifted memberships anyway. So to me, everyone is equal. Except for the people like David Shear who be gifting all the memberships. I think Benito Sotelo gifted 10 the other day. Like, big up everybody who supports the channel, man. That really helps. It pays for my, speaking of, it's the 5th. My internet bills due. And YouTube money will pay for that. So big up to y'all for doing that. Nuances of Fate says, "Dude, saying buy a player because trust me is a joke without a punchline." When did I say that? Nuances of Fate. The Nuances of Fate. I don't know what you're talking about, my friend, but hello, that's a new name in the chat. Stop conceding goals for fun. That would be great. But, if we score those goals instead of turning the ball over in those instances, I think it cuts out around 17 or 18 goals. I'm actually really curious to do that because I've maintained, Mapin, that if our defense would concede less goals if our forwards were better. So I'm going to go back. I want to really go back because I do have Spurs play and I can go back and watch all the matches where, but that would take for fucking ever. It'd be great is if like a big ass YouTube channel y'all watch, y'all throw this idea to them and they did it because they'd pay a dude to fucking go through all this game footage. But all the times, like all the goals we conceded, I guess. So look at all 61 goals that we conceded. How many were set pieces? How many were counter-attacking moments? How many were them building up play? I want to look at the breakdown of the different ways that they score because I've maintained a lot of the times that we've gotten caught out by Brentford, for instance, by Ivan Toney, Neil Maupay, was because our forwards, when we get into horseshoe hotspur where we're doing this thing around the box, that's whenever we make a mistake, turn the ball over, and they get in on goal, one-on-one with Vicario or, 2-on-1 with Van de Ven, and he's got to make a breaking line run. So I really wonder what the numbers look like on that. I have to try and do some research. Again, have to try. I have a firm interest in doing the research. There is a chance. I definitely desire doing the research. I'm willing to trigger myself to do a research. I'm going to be hopefully keeping a close eye on the research. And I'm looking to accelerate that research so I can bring it to y'all before the season starts. Because I really do believe that if we score those goals instead of farting around in the final third doing that horseshoe shit, we would have conceded a lot less. And it would have looked a little bit more like a normal Premier League team, in my opinion. But shout out, there's over 100 people here, 36 minutes in. I can't catch up on the chat because it keeps refreshing. But Oh yeah, I did see this. Come on, we're gonna watch this Romero video because I haven't seen it yet. But Romero is back at Tottenham Hotspur Way. This is the first thing I wanted to cover, but I tried to catch up in the chat and I couldn't. So shout out to y'all that are here. Big uppities. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. On the road to 5K, so if you could share the video or, you know, you want to create burners and fucking help get the channel to 5K, we're like less than 300. I think 298 away, so about 300, but still less than 300. Shout out Gerard Butler for that. Until we hit that 5K, that'll be fun. But wait, am I sharing my audio? Let me make sure my audio. Where's my snare? There's no snare in my headphones. Is there just no audio? Is there audio in this? Hey, there he is. Talk to me nicely. Yes, sir. Staffy just texted me, so I had to give him a text back. There we go. Trying to see if I could like half and half it. Jacob Van de Veen is back too. I know, but the video that they did on him was a lot less fun. I mean, we can do it real quick if that'll make you feel better about it. There it goes.
Here we are.
Back again.
Back. How's it going?
Back again.
Good brother, how are you?
So good to be
Shout
back.
out troops.
Of course.
Back again.
Back to it.
Back home.
Back home. Hey, he said back home, baby. That's where you belong, is home. Home is where the heart is. Mickey Van de Veen just said, my heart is at Tottenham Hotspur Way, baby. Talk to me nicely. Home. He said, good to be home. Y'all heard that. I just saw.
Here we are.
Back again.
Back. How's it going? You good?
Oh, good brother, how are you?
So good to be back.
Yeah, of course.
He's going to say, good to be home. And again, I'm a firm believer. Home is where the heart is, baby. He may be Nederlanders, a.k.a. a Dutchman, but home is where the heart is. And he said, good to be home.
Back to it.
Back home.
Back home, baby. Hey, I should have changed the title. You know what? I'm going to put some alarm bells in the title. I'm going to put back home. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, sir. Let me see if I can get some alarm bells going. Emojis and symbols. Yes, we go. Here we go. Back home. And that's for you, Mickey. That's for you, Mickey Van de Veen. And then, what is this? Solanke to Spurs? Question mark. There we go. Boom. Look at that title. YouTube really likes it when you put those alarm bells in the title, I'll be honest. But big up Mickey Van de Veen. He's home, too. And he said he's home. But let's get back to the main event now, shall we? A little stability testing, a little warming him back into the thing. Very nice. Who's this? That's not Cuti. That was Cuti. I thought that dude had a beard. Must have been the shadow. Who's that guy? I don't know him. There's Rodrigo. I'm actually curious. Anyone in the chat, do y'all feel the same? Like, I don't know that I like Rodrigo as much as I used to. I don't know. Am I being a dickhead? But, like, I feel a little funny about him, I'll be honest. Big up AJ. Big up Bing Avishek. How you doing? Trying to say hello to everyone. Ashley, you're back, but just be gentle now, Ashley, or I'm going to have to kick you out, whatever your name is, man. Dude. Probably not Ashley. Civ Jacobs, big up Cobber. Really wish Spurs wouldn't sell Cuti. Hey, we are watching a Cuti vid, and I did just play the Cuti vid. But big up Civ Jacobs. I owe you one. Make sure you redeem that before the show's over. Those wingers are trash. Van de Veen is back. Big up Adam William Cahill, my favorite Irish director. How you doing? Says big up Jacob, the most immaculate Spurs channel. How you doing? You Hollywood big timer. I don't know about Hollywood. I don't know if you've been to Hollywood. I don't know your life like that. But big up Adam. Either way, make sure you check out his movie on Amazon Prime. Follow the Dead is what it's called. It's like a zombie apocalypse in today's society. Kind of funny. I did purchase it. So big up. Make sure you support your fucking locals. Good to be home until he gets a new home at Real Madrid. Hey, Rich, I don't like you're not talking to me nicely, Rich, because while this is very, very true, they were already looking at Cuti Romero. So talk to me nicely, all right? Because they said Cuti And we said 150 million, bitch. And then they said, no, thank you. Y'all think I'm lying? It's true. I have it saved. I saved it somewhere. Let me see. Here it is. In the early part of this year, Real Madrid came in for Cuti. They were testing the waters and asking if Spurs would sell. Daniel Levy told them 150 million or bust, pussy. 150 million or bust, pussy. Real Madrid said we're broke. Let's see if the government will give us more money. I love Mickey too. I can't lie. I do love me some Mickey. Bro, Ashley tricked me into reading something racist. Bro, fuck Ashley. I already timed that pussy out. Fuck Ashley. Bro, Staffy literally said, I knew it was a troll when they said, I'd rather have Richarlison on my team than Harry Kane. That's crazy. I have some crazy takes, but that's got to take the cake, I'll be honest. Ashley's gone, y'all. Ash is gone. Goodbye, Ash. And when they return, we know who they are. 110 people. Let's get back to the gritty, the nitty gritty that is. But anyway, Bentancur, I don't know why I tried to roll my R with that. I said Bentancur. Bentancur, I feel a little differently about. Mm-hmm.
Come on. Good, that's better. Good.
Hey, big up Fifth Elemento. Hasta la voy. There he is. There he is.
Okay, lads, if you come in. Get used to that speed, lads.
I don't know why the cameraman decided to follow Gio. Like, as a cameraman in this instance, you know what I would do? Go with the guy that's actually for sure going to be here next year. Because when you get this footage, you see, at this point, you either pan left or you pan right. And I think he got lost in the guns. Because for me, bro, I'm panning right. I'm panning right and I'm zooming in. I'm zooming all the way in. As much zoom as that fucking lens got, baby. Not so much I'm zooming in. It's weird they didn't put any music on this, I'll be honest. Ooh. Cuti. Hey, it don't matter, bro. That was actually a good move by Rodrigo. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all have ever played this, that shit was that was actually very nice. And I've only played it like not really like an actual match. I've only just kicked around on it. But when I worked at FC Dallas, they got these in, and the players playing it. It was fun to watch them try and do that. It's actually kind of fun. But watch the way he deal with this pressure here. The best ball-carrying center back in the Premier League. Don't talk to me unless you're talking to me nicely when it comes to Cuti Romero. There's no center back in the league who ball carries the way he does, who progressive passes. And, bro, I'm telling you, when it comes to Cuti and pelota, there's nothing he can't do with it, Nick de la Torre. He says, I still think Lolo's chingon. I still think he's chingon. I got lost in the sauce thinking about Cuti Romero as a center back. Bro, defensively, maybe he's not the best, but he's top 3 defensively. Ball carrying, he's the best. Passing, vision, all of it, man. I mean, I could look up all them stats that he beats all other center backs in the Premier League because there are those. I remember someone was tweeting it today. Shout out, I think Patrick Tyrant was tweeting about it. Talking about the stats of Cuti Romero. Now, I'm not all up in the stats like that, but numbers don't lie. Men do, women do. Numbers will not lie. Hey, big up George. Good to see you. Big up Jacob in chat. I want Neto. I want Neto very bad as well. A healthy Neto is a player that would choose bigger clubs over Tottenham and be worth much more. I think the risk is worth it, says Kevin. Or Kev Naomi. Kev Naomi. I don't know how to say your name. But what I would say is, I mean, bro, Neto for 22 matches out of a Premier League is better than 0 Neto and all Brennan Johnson. Okay? I'm doing it. I've already said that on this channel. When it comes to Neto, I'm perfectly fine. Because speaking of, there's an update to our medical department. If you didn't hear, we might be on a new dawn at Tottenham Hotspur in the medical department, y'all. So maybe we bring Neto in because we finally got the Harry Potter wizard motherfucker out of here. Jeff Scott, who was head of medicine and sports science at Tottenham, has left after 20 years at the club, says Alistair Gold. Look at this guy. Looks like Ed Sheeran's older brother, who's / manager, who's like, Mama told me just to do what's best for us brothers. Look at this guy. I don't trust him, bro. Look at his fucking eyes. I don't trust him. I seen him in the Prime documentary, and he looked like he was just smiley. A little too smiley. You know, but shout out Jeff Scott. Good pardons. Happy pardons or something. Come on, Cuti. Spurs fans still hate him, Jacob. Still hate who? Bentancur? Cuti told other clubs to lose that number. Bro, I told you he said that. But no one, everyone's like, oh, you're making that up, Jacob. I said, bro, he said lose my number. Respectfully, buy me on FIFA. Because I don't know who you are. You know that Mariah Carey meme? Do I have it uploaded? I know I've got it somewhere on my, saved somewhere on my computer, definitely. Was it I Don't Know You? Yeah, that's the one. Let's see if I could. Let's see. Oh, because it's a MOV, I can't upload it. How dumb. Let me see if I can real quick convert while I seamlessly talk about this guy, Jeff Scott, who I don't trust. Look at his face. I'm not saying to judge a book by its cover, but this is a book I'm not fucking reading. I'll promise you. Let's see if I drop that. I do that, and then I download it from StreamYard. And then it's a fucking file that's... No, I sent it on WhatsApp to myself. And then I downloaded it. So now it's part of my download file. WhatsApp downloads. There it is. Mariah Carey, my girl. How it doing? This is what Cuti said, though. Let me just remind y'all what the context of this clip I'm fixing to play. All right, the context of this clip is Cuti Romero to the rest of the world basically said this.
I don't hear you. I don't see you. You don't exist to me at this moment. That's what it is.
That's what it is, baby. It was that clip. Sorry, I need it as an MP4, not an MOV. Cuti should go and chokeslam Levy for always failing us. Orez, why you want Cuti to go commit an act of assault that would thus get his contract like terminated? I wouldn't want to do that. Get Ryan Mason to do it. Get Ryan Mason to do it. Yeah. Will just texted me and said, talk about this on stream. Bro, I already been talking about this on stream. He said, talk about this. It's just a different tweet from a different... It's from Madrid saying... So they're just confirming what we already knew. And what we already knew was that they're trying to get their hands on something that they can't grab, can't touch. No, sir. I don't hear you. I don't see you. I don't know you. You don't exist to me.
I don't hear you. I don't see you. You don't exist to me at this moment. That's what it is.
That's fucking what it is, dog. Mm-hmm. Destiny says Cuti will be gone by the end of the season. You're starting to sound like one of those Angel Out people. Angel be gone by Halloween. Angel be gone by yada yada. Yada yada is exactly what that is. And I ain't trying to yabba dabba do. This ain't fucking Flintstones. All right? Look at Real Madrid zone. They can hold that. You can hold that. Fuck it, bro. You can hold that. There you go. Fuck them, bro. Trying to get their hands on my merch. No, sir. Anyway, I got lost in the fucking tweet. But this right here, what y'all about to see from Cuti Romero, is an example of just how fucking great he is, bro. He's the dog. Hey, hold that football. Hold that, Will. This guy's like, whoever I want to get, I do whatever I want. You know, I'm walking in. I'm from New York. And he yells a lot more because he's from New York. And in New York, for some reason, a fucking normal volume is like yelling at you. So people are like, oh, why are they yelling at me? And they fail to realize that Football Carnage is from New York. He says Perez should have spit and leave you after that price tag. Bro, Will, I said on this channel when it was rumored that Real Madrid were going around my Cuti, which first of all, that's a crime in 17 nations, but we ain't going to talk about it. But what I'm talking about, Will, you can hold that. It's exactly what I said. I'm saying 150 million better be the offer or you ain't even getting invited to a fucking lunch. All right? 150 mil minimum. Or we ain't fucking even talking because I'm hitting you with a 200 million price tag for the world's greatest. Come on now. Yeah, sniff from what's that? That smell like? Yeah, that smell like a fucking world champion, baby. Smell like a two-time Copa America champion. Something your boy Vinicius Jr. and Pele region can't do. You can hold that, Will. Both hands. Just take a gander at this motherfucker, Cuti Romero, and the ball ability that he has. He's just, bro, he can't be denied. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so it's gentle, little header. And he's going to hit him with something gentle. Watch this from Rodrigo. He tried to hit him with that quick shifty. He said, fuck you, bro, I'm Cuti. What you think this was? Look at that. That's my center back. Hold that. Rodrigo, you can hold that. Uh-huh. Cuti ain't worth more than 120 million. Destiny, you can hold that as well. You and Will, both y'all can hold that. Of course, it's what, bro, 150 mil. Talk to me nicely, Scott. That's what I said. You said I was crazy. Come on. You said I was crazy.
In the spot, I came with the fellas. Ray Mac got hit in the back, his melon.
Come on. Come on. Huh. Y'all like 150, that's too much. Talk to me nicely. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Yeah, that Rick Ross with the neck. Hey. Come on now. 120 plus a player, maybe. 150 mil plus a player, maybe. Come on now. Bask in Cuti's glory and politely hold that. Come on, Jordan. Hey. You were talking about 150? Hey. You said I was lying? Hold that. I'm slamming 175 million release clause. I'm putting a 189 because fuck it, bro. Because fuck it. Better give Cuti a new contract with a $1 billion release clause. Talk to me nicely. Hey. Hey, 100 plus Vinny. Okay, I'll talk to you now. Hey, you get invited to the lunch for this. 100 plus Vinny. You get invited to the barbecue for that. Come on. Hey. Rick Ross is a fraud, but we're not trying to talk about Rick Ross with being a fraud. I'll be honest. Hey. Will, you can hold that. Wow. Staffy texting me medium racist stuff right now. Cuti! So he's back. So is Rodrigo. But most importantly, Romero's back. I'm sure I had more to talk about than that. Than Romero being back and the fact that he said, I don't know who you are to Real Madrid. Excuse me. Buy me on FIFA and delete my number. You can hold that. You can hold that, Staffy. Big Up Roundtable Talk says price is subjective. What happened to the beer talk? You've been a bunch of different talks. You're talking a lot, but not I haven't seen you around the chat lately, so big up to you. Hope you're doing well. So price is subjective. Supply and demand. We have Cuti. There is high demand. 150 mil happened, believe it or not. Hey, believe it or not. Hey, come on now. Come on. Hey, you talking about Ricky Rose, the CEO of Belair Rose, brought to you by Brett Baresh? I don't know who that is. I don't know what most of this stuff that I just read was. I called you a dummy in Spanish. I know you, but you say eat a churro. That's kind of racist. It said suck my churro pendejo. That's pretty racist. I mean, actually, that's not. I was just trying to be dramatic. Hey, big up George, gifted a membership. Who got that thing? Who got that thing? Who got that thing? I got to go to the YouTube tab. Christopher Ward. Congratulations, you fraud. You've been gifted a membership. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Big up Destiny says, Yids, member for 4 months. How you doing, Destiny? Big up. Thank you for being a member for 4 months, supporting the channel for 4 whole months. That's very nice of you to do. Suck my churro isn't racist. Hashtag cancel Staffy for saying suck my churro. How about that? How long is Romero's contract? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's not long enough. Okay? I'm about to Google it. We'll find out together. All right? How long is Cuti Romero contract at Tottenham? At the Tottenham. So Wikipedia say on August 30th, 2022, he signed for Tottenham permanently with a contract lasting 5 years until 2027. So we still got him for a little bit, and that's very nice. Big up Ravi. Good to see you in the house. Smash that like. Come on, I've seen over 100 people in the house. We can Shirley, but don't call me Shirley, hit 100 likes. Jacob, question, thoughts on how Spurs are shaping up in preseason? Shaping up like my son building a building with toys. Is it stable? No. Will it fall very soon? Quite possibly. But if I get in there and help, maybe we can have something to build. But not great. There's some good, but some bad. I'll put it that way, Ravi. Big up CMO Sports. Hello, Jacob. North London is red, by the way. Is that because of all the rioting and there's bloodshed? And the blood is, that's actually kind of morbid. I don't know what's going on out there. I don't want to talk about it. Big up Connor. I didn't mean to talk about that. Let's just forget the last 10 seconds of what I was saying. Big up Christopher Ward. I'm officially a fraud. Yes, you are. And you're part of the membership. Big up CMO Sports. Hey, be careful. Don't bring your clients around Connor because he'll steal them hoes. He'll take them motherfuckers. I know he will. Not from me, but he took some people. He took some people's hoes. He took their, it's like taking a man's horse. You don't do that. You can lure a horse away with apples, I suppose. You might need school with the way you spell it tomorrow. You're having to go. Maybe English is his second language and he doesn't spell so well. Like if I'm trying to spell Spanish, it's not going to be spelling that well. Big up. I just came and heard suck my churro. Big up Almatic. Yes, that is what I was texted by a quote unquote friend of mine. The man who rated this channel. Staffy TV. No, let's be real though. Is Solanke pulling up and Neto or Ezzy? What's good with Victor G from Sporting? Victor Gijokiches. Around the same price I heard. 60 million, right? But do we know that he could score goals like that in the Premier League? Do we know? I don't know. Why is Skippy still in the club? Because he checks a bunch of boxes. Very, very easy. It's definitely not racist. I was just trying to be a dickhead. It's not, Rick. It's not racist. I was just chill. It was a joke. I'm sorry. I forgot you can't joke in these day and age. Solanke gets 20 goals for us. No doubt, says Dry Roast Peanut. I'm not reading that. Big up Peter. Hello, 8:45 in the morning from Melbourne. Big up to you. This show's getting off the rails here. North London is pink. What is that? Red washed with white clothes and they mix together in the fucking... How do you spell Spanish? Like, órale güey, pinche perro. Like that, Something like that. Yeah, there you go. Subscribe to Staffy. Come on now. Unsubscribe for joking. Jordan, I appreciate that because you got to stay true to yourself. Some people get triggered when you breathe. Some people get triggered when you laugh. Some people get triggered when you smile. Sometimes people get triggered when you show just other signs of being alive. So I sometimes joke when I shouldn't joke, and Jordan's unsubscribing, so I appreciate that. Isn't that very nice? Do you like Solanke personally? Well, Civ, I don't know him personally, so it's hard to say. He seems cool. He seems down to earth, doing all the anime shit with the hoo gang sign shit with the hands. But it's like anime, Naruto type shit. I'm not hating on anime. I think it's cool. The only anime I really know is like Dragon Ball Z, which I don't really know. Sailor Moon was that. I used to see that. Sailor Moon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Seen all those. Does that count as anime? I don't know. I don't know. Skip is our homegrown hostage. Basically, when it comes to Skip, and he's like, hey, maybe you could sell me somewhere to see if I could grow myself as a professional. This is what Tottenham say.
Oh, I won't let you go. Oh.
That's very nice. It's very, very nice. Speaking of very nice, George, we've got a 1-month-old YouTube baby, so you better be paying your child support. But it says, remember, for 10 months, we appreciate what you do for the Spurs community. Isn't that very sweet, George? Thank you so much. I don't know what I do for the Spurs community, but I appreciate the little community that we have here on United Spurs of America. Because what I will say is, there's no channel that I watch on YouTube that's anything like this one, as random and fucking... really just random. This show's random. It's sometimes like random good, random bad. Some people get pissed off, like, can you get back to the point of what you were talking about? Sometimes I forget what I was talking about, especially when I'm on these solos and I'm talking to you on the chat and I'm pulling up bookmarks and I'm playing clips and we're having fun. I like the little community here at United Spurs of America. We're a bunch of lovers over here. And you can be mad and still be a lover, you know? You can be upset, you can be negative. Again, I never say fans are negative just because they hold an opinion different to mine, or even if they hold my opinion. I don't think I'm a negative person. Again, I played the clip that's likely going to get some kind of. I think it does the copyright checks like after. I don't know, but I know it's gonna say something about that Tupac song, the "All Eyes on Me," which is fine because all I'm gonna lose is like $2 in ad revenue. I was looking at it, and most episodes get about $4 to $5 in the ad rev. So make of that what you will. All right? Playing clips, I lose that money. But I feel like when I play those clips, it kind of help emphasize, you know, my sheer authenticity. I'm just going to, you know, be as authentic as possible. Let's see what I can do here. Seeing if I can make sure the ads are not on and then I do it. I don't know. There's a way to work around it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Oh, I want. All right. It says let YouTube insert ads for you and you enjoy the stream. Okay. We'll see if that works. Anyway, there we are. Big up George, man. I appreciate that support for 10 months. I appreciate what you do for the community here. So thank you for that. I don't even think what Ben Tanker said was racist. I mean, look, the person who it offended has forgiven him. So as a person who wasn't offended, why can I still be offended if the person who was allegedly offended has already forget? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's really a sticky point, and I don't like getting too sticky, you know. Sidansa. Hi, Jacob. I think we need a monster CDM before a striker, just my opinion. Big up Sidansa. Cormac McManus, Tony or Solanke. I'm taking Tony personally, but again, I'm a little bit down with the Solanke. Now, I have this because I thought it was kind of interesting. This account was saying Martinez, Boniface, Garassi, Tony, Solanke. I don't know, maybe someone who hasn't already failed in England. Therefore saying that, you know, Solanke's on his list of strikers he would like because he hasn't failed in the Premier League. And then today says, of course, we go from Osimhen, Gyökeres, Tony to Solanke. So, World of Hotspur, I don't actually follow them, but as you can see here, did they delete the tweet? I think that they did. Because they're getting mudded. What a fraud. But there you go. Like, what is this mask from? I don't really know, but I think it looks kind of cool. Bro, can you play that cello or is it a prop? What if it's a green screen, man? Do you even know what's real anymore? That's the first question I'd ask you. Chewy is a fart smeller. And technically, I smell his farts. But yes, Jacob, what are you going to do when you hit 1 million subs one day? I don't think that's ever going to happen, but whatever I do, I would probably film it and put it on the channel. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. You got to be like Mr. Beast or something to get 1 million subs, or Speed, or bro, that shit don't happen to regular folk like us. So I'm cool with the 4,700 of y'all that have subscribed. Maybe we get to 5,000. That'd be cool. 5,000's cool with me. I don't need 1 million. That seems like a lot of pressure, I'll be honest. Then maybe I would be responsible for what I say. So maybe I don't want 1 million subs. You know, if you ever watch that show Black Mirror, you ever watch that show? It's like, what do you want to do? You know, like technology-wise, oh, I blew up, right? I hit 1 million subs. But then it's like everything I say is taken so literally and out of context. And like, I mean, even look at some of the bigger football channels. They say one thing and 100 people have clipped it up, tweeted it, and garnered 100,000 impressions because everyone's just ganging up on them. So like, do I really want that in my life? I don't know. I don't think I do enough on YouTube to get 1 million subs. So 100,000 subs, anything like that. I don't think I work enough at this. Like a lot of people do it full time. I do it around my full-time job, which is being a stay-at-home dad. I'm very fortunate like that. It seems like we're really brought the average age down of our team. Maybe we need experience addition. Yeah, nothing wrong with a Premier League proven player, in my opinion. Ian McKenna likes the show. Come on now. Would you prefer Solanke to be signed or Tony? Tony for me, but I'm warming up to Solanke more and more. I'll be honest. You're a legend, Jacob. Your show's great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the kind words. I do appreciate that. I'm not even a Spurs fan. I just think you're a funny bastard. You know what? That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Appreciate that, Ravi, for the kind words. Sports Lover says Ainge's formation doesn't work with the players at his disposal. You might be right. You might be right. He might need some more love. He might need some little bit of loving. Give me a little bit of loving. Like Darren Wimbledon with the £5 super chat. Good evening, Darren Wimbledon. I think that you are maybe the guy that they named that tennis match after, or venue. Excuse me, tennis venue. I'm not a big tennis. Shout out Serena and Venus Williams. But I'm not a big tennis guy. I don't know. I tried to play it once or twice. It is one of the hardest sports. Hats off to them. If you're a tennis player, Mr. Wimbledon, I think the Wimbledon is named after you, but says next match will tell us a lot. I think we will beat them well. Big up to you being a sponsor tonight with your super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think tomorrow, Saturday versus Bayern Munich. I'm going to try to do a watch along for that, y'all. I'm very much going to be trying to do a watch along for that. Because it is at a time in which I will be conscious, not 4 a.m. like it has been. So I'm going to try and do a watch along for that. But I do think it will tell us a lot as well. Now, to be fair, I did watch the Bayern game back, and there was a lot of really good quality players from Bayern Munich out there. And even in the second half, and they still didn't score. So I think they scored their 2 goals in the first half, and that was it. So. But next game will be more of a go from them. They'll be more fit. They'll be looking to gain more fitness. So I expect more from us. I expect Ainge to really be looking at like what his 11 is going to be. Like I feel like the first 45 will indicate what we're going to look like versus Leicester match week 1. I hope. I think. I mean, fuck, I don't know. Maybe he plays chess and he just plays a bunch of weird positions and he says, fuck it. Just to throw us off the scent. I don't know. What's up, Ty? T-Guy, how you doing? Didn't Bentancur open someone's head? Yes, he did. He threw a bottle, but it was actually the Uruguay physio coach that he beamed right in the fucking head. Right in the fucking domer. I should clip that and keep it. Looks like one of them things where you roll a ball. Yeah, it does. That's fun. Come on, y'all. Like the stream so Chewy can eat. 100 likes and Chewy gets dinner. If not, then you're going to have to deal with that on your conscience. And think about those sad songs in the arms of an angel type shit. You got to have... Okay, I'm not... Yeah, no. Destiny, I don't know. Are you feeling spicy tonight? Like, you acting... You talking about Romero's not worth this. Romero's not worth that. Now you're talking about... that, I don't even want to say it out loud because, you know what? I just don't want that. Solanke to play what position? Striker. Number 9, sir. Spurs have world-class defenders. That's it. I don't have a midfielder forwards to make Ainge ball work. One has to be pragmatic. I agree. I think that We just got to be more fucking lethal in that final third. More concise, more precise, and more gutsy. Go for it. Don't just try and pass the ball into the back of the fucking net, walking it in. They're trying to take that little dog and get it back into the end. I just think let's just fucking shoot it, bro. Let Son shoot from outside the box. That's what I think. Shit in a bag. Cancel culture is pathetic. I'm in charge of the world. I don't know what y'all, bro. Chat's moving crazy today. Monday's fucking with everybody, I guess. Jacob, have you watched Prison Break? My favorite program of all time. I have not, Destiny. Maybe I'll check that out. I just started season 5 of The Sopranos. I'm walking here, huh? Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. That's what I like, that Soprano shit. I'm on my Soprano shit right now. I heard Will's message. Yeah, Will from Football Carnage. Will from Football Carnage. Amanda Nilden is a Spurs woman player. Oh, so he doesn't... You saying Victor don't want to come here because his ex-girlfriend's here, huh? So when are you copping the soundboard with the fart noises? As soon as I get clearance from the wife... I got to get my money up, not my funny up first. I love tennis. Wimbledon. Yeah, Wimbledon. That's what I said. Wimbledon, not Wimbledon. Bro, I said Wimbledon. Oh, my goodness. Kane is going to be on the bench in the Bayern game. I did see that somewhere. I had a tweet about that. Oh, speaking of tweet about that, I saw this. Per Football Insider, Tottenham are now set to permanently move Mikey Moore to the first team. I feel like we kind of knew that was going to happen because you legally cannot send him on loan. He is a young man, and I think kids are not allowed out past a certain time because of I don't know what y'all doing out there in the UK. Why kids can't go out after night, but Mikey Moore can't get loaned because he's 16 years old, and apparently that's illegal. It says a campaign that could bring plenty of game time for Mikey, with the club being involved in the Europa League, as well as the usual domestic competitions. Moore's promotion is also expected to come with a contract announcement in the next week when he turns 17. When he turns 17. It sounds like a Drake song. Talking about when a girl turns 17, he can date her in Toronto or some shit. Lord Rodney Trotter, starting 11 will be the exact same as last season. I hope not, bro. I really do believe Lucas Bergvall is going to do something. I think he's going to get into the first 11. I'm not going to lie. Out of everybody, the entire preseason, the one that every single match has been like wowzers has been Lucas Bergvall. Again, I said I think I would like to see him versus Bayern because that would give me a better idea of what Bergvall could look like versus real grown men. And he didn't look bad at the first test, the first time we played Bayern. I'm really looking forward to Lucas Bergvall on Saturday when we play Bayern again with more of their first team. I really think that's when we're going to get a better sniffle, a better example representation, if you will. Same thing with Mikey. Will Lancashire, I feel like the question marks are starting to come up, especially with the Solanke possibly coming this way. To me, I would have liked to have Dominic go do the whole Asian tour, if I'm honest, because, come on, don't you want him learning Ainge ball, ASAP? Because with Brendan Johnson, that was the whole thing, he didn't have a preseason, so maybe with a preseason, he'll improve. And so far, I haven't seen it. So far, Brendan Johnson has not improved. But now it's like a built-in excuse for Solanke or whoever else we bring in. No, they didn't have a full preseason, bro. So it's all good. Jacob, question: Spurs can pick up enough points in a way. Can Spurs enough points in what though, Ravi? You gotta be a little bit more specific. I mean, we can pick up points away, absolutely, just like we can drop them. You can pick it up and drop it, just like that ass at the club. Pick it up and drop it, girl. I hate it when people compare sports to chess. It's literally not like chess. I love playing chess. Ian McKenna. If anyone plays chess, holler at me, because I be pulling up on motherfuckers, all right? You think I ain't on chess.com, bro? I really be on this. I really be on this. I be on my shit, all right? You think I don't be on my shit? I'm ranked number 30. Oh, you can't see that. Wait, can you? Look at that. Wait. Rank 30. I'll be on my shit. All right. Here's my profile. You want to add me? You want to fight me? All right. Don't look at my form because I got a couple L's in there. Actually, I got a lot of L's. Actually, this form's not great. Right now, my form isn't great, so I took a little break. But talk to me nicely. There's the name. You want to play me some chess? Holla at your boy. Come on now. I'll stomp on any of y'all. This club, these players, you can take to the manager. Oh, did y'all hear about what he said? Motherfucker's throwing a fit at Napoli and he ain't even managed one match to my knowledge. Did y'all see what he was? Did I start it? I might not have started because I was like, I'm not going to be petty today. But maybe I will. There it is. I did start. I am going to be petty today. Ultimatum. Antonio Conte. Atacante. Centrocampista. Let's translate. That's fucking too hard to do. Antonio Conte's ultimatum. He says, give me a striker, a midfielder, and a winger within 48 hours, or I'm going to resign. You could hold that. Welcome Christian Stellini. And then Stellini's going to give an interview and be like, oh, I cannot believe I am actually the manager of this big club like Tottenham. Oh, my goodness. And he's going to be like, oh, when I managed at Tottenham, I didn't know it could get better, but here I am at the Napoli. Oh, that's so sweet. And Antonio Conte is going to get another fucking check paid off. It looks like he has managed a match because he's wearing a Napoli shirt. And this looks like he's on the touchline, so this is what they're about to get, bro. You're about to get Stellini'd. And that's not fun, dog. You don't walk away the same after you've been Stellini'd, I'll be honest. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, what's up, Tyler Barella? Says, what's up, everyone? What's up with you, man? How you doing? No, bro, Son said he doesn't shoot in Ainge's system because that's not his role. Well, I hope he's saying that again, playing some chess. as much as Ian doesn't want me to say it, I'm going to say it. Jacob quoting Sarah McLachlan song. Who's Sarah McLachlan? Hey, if I was a rapper, I would probably make my name Sarah McLachlan. You know what I mean? Got that Glock. I don't know. Who's Sarah McLachlan? Sarah McLachlan, Canadian singer. What songs does she sing? She's 56. I will remember you. Oh, I will remember you. I know that song. Na 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 na. Will you remember me? Hey, I do know her. What song did I quote though? I don't know. Big up Sarah McLachlan. Sorry, I don't know why I fucking feel like it's a name. Sarah McLachlan. McLachlan, it's right there. It's like low-hanging fruit, y'all. You can grab it, you can eat it. It's ripe, it's ready to go. Everyone is hyping up Villa. They lost all their matches preseason, by the way. Imagine if that was Spurs. Well, we've only lost one. We did the preseason quad. You'll never sing it, but we did it. Come on now. Kane can do one. I hope we batter Munich. Destiny's on that wine. He feeling fine. Big up Destiny. UK is mental at the moment. Yeah, let's just not think about it. I watched Inside Out 2 with my wife last night. It's part of our anniversary. And just, you know what they do with bad stuff? They just throw it right into the back of your brain and just worry about it when it resurfaces. How about that? Or tomorrow when you're faced with those choices. Bergvall should start over Madison, says Destiny. I think he's going to start alongside Madison. But I would, bro, Bergvall's got to start, in my opinion. I just really like what I've seen from the young man, and I think he's got to absolutely take his chance. Bergvall's taking his chances. Not many take chances like him. He just seems calm. The way he plays is like he's been doing it for a minute. Like the way he was acting against... But again, I've seen players act composed in situations that's like, wow, how did they do that? Pablo Montesar did at the San Siro. So did Oliver Skip. So it's I don't know. I don't know, man. Smash those likes and subscribe. Come on now. Jacob, is the curfew thing in England under 16s real? Are you joking? I don't know. I think I just made a joke. I think I was just joking. Bergvall has looked good, but his legs have looked a bit tired towards the end of the game, and he's only played 45. Interesting. You might be right, but... I think we played like 4 matches in fucking 14 days or 15, 16 days, something like that. So he has been running a lot more. But yeah, you got to get that fitness up. Get that fitness up, baby. Bergvall's smooth like butter. Smooth like butter. Jacob, are Spurs generally good in away games? Take your pick sometimes. He looks Bergvall does look silky. He looks calm. Come on. Bro, 373 on puzzles. You ain't flexing. Don't be a dick. All right? I showed you what I got. Don't be a dick. I know. You don't look unStillini. That's permanent. Bro, Stillini, you can't wash that off. You could scrub. It's like getting blood on a white tee. Just throw the damn thing away, my friend. You're never going to get that blood out the white t-shirt. All right? Once you get the Conte, and then you get Stillini'd, that Stillini staying there, bro. The Stillini stench, it fucking hangs around like a skunk spray. Just any room you... Oh, what the fuck is that, man? Stillini, I didn't do nothing. When he got a red card, his reaction was probably... Oh, yeah, that was hilarious. That guy. Hey, where's the gabagoo? Come on now, Civ. I'm walking here. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Phil Coy's big up Yakub. Solanke and Neto is looking likely. It's looking likely. Apparently, it's Ezzy or Neto. Apparently, Phil. But big up Phil, man. I hope you're doing well. Napoli will lose first match day 5-0 in the first half and get ultra Stillini'd. Bro, Stillini. Well, I hate that I've said his name so much today. Conte is collecting bags like Pokemon. Got to catch them all. Bro's racking up the millions. I can't lie. Shout out to Hustle, bro. If I could finesse a bunch of big clubs to give me fucking millions of dollars to complain, I'd do it. I'd absolutely do it. Conte's competing with Mourinho for the most washed out manager. Tottenham broke them. Levy snapped their minds like little twigs. Yeah, Tottenham did break them, and I can see how it will break them. She sang the song from ASPCA commercial. Oh, yeah. I will remember you. And it's like the dog. Oh, the arms of an angel. In the arms. That's another one. I'm sorry. Y'all probably going to leave as soon as you hear me singing, but that's a banger, dog. In the arms of an angel. Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I wish I had that as a clip. Just a sad dog. And it's like, hit the likes or I'm going to play the clip. And then you're like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, I'm going to play this clip if you don't hit a like. And it's like, in the arms of... What clip can I threaten y'all with? The dude eating the bees? That's kind of nasty and violent. I don't know. I'm going to keep reading the chat. Sorry, man. I didn't mean it. You deleted it and I brought it up on chat. When you delete it on YouTube, it doesn't show to YouTube, but I still see it. It doesn't get deleted. So sorry about that. No, I think it was a joke. It's a joke. Are you a fan of Theo Vaughn from Mandeville, Louisiana? I don't know where Mandeville, Louisiana is, but I've heard of Theo Vaughn. Like, I've seen clips of him on Twitter. I don't know about a fan of, but I've heard of him. He's very famous. Doesn't he have a big YouTube channel? Jacob, did you know that in Hawaii it's illegal to laugh loudly? You need to keep it a low... Oh, ha. Look at you, Rich. Look at you, Rich. Oh, I'm not going to lie. You had me in the first half.
I thought, you fucker. But you clever fucker.
You clever fucker, dude. Stellini, the BFG. What is the BFG? The big fucking gang? The big Golini? Son and Solanke and Neto could be nasty. It could be, but will we do it? I think Neto will happen as they will accept short payments from Levy. They might. Hanzeki. What are your thoughts on Neto? I think signing him would be a massive mistake. He's an incredible player, but he's got legs made of Weetabix. I don't know what Weetabix is. Weetabix sounds kind of like Ayo a little bit.
What do you mean by that?
But what I would say is my thoughts on Neto. I said it a little bit earlier, but I'll say it again, Hanzeki, since I don't think you were here. It might have been like 20 people here. My thoughts on Neto is the talent he has would improve every Big Six club in the league, in my opinion. So to not sign him just purely because he's going to miss games is kind of crazy. We've had a lot of people miss a lot of games due to injury. Now, I do want to rectify that. But remember, we've got the dude left. The dude who was hurt, this guy. I think this is the guy from the Human Centipede. The movie where he like surgically, the Human Centipede. Google it. Maybe not if your kids are in the room, but Google it. He looks like the doctor from that, like his son or his cousin. So I don't trust this dude, but maybe you would get a dude who like fucking work magic with his hands. Stevie Wonder with the hands. Stevie Wonder with that actually doesn't make sense. Disregard that last part. Stevie Wonder with the hands doesn't make sense to me. Football with ends. Big up ends, man. Says Jacob, hope you are well and the family is great. Big up to you. Hope you are as well. You already threatened me with the Cuti clip. Do I need to threaten you some more? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. I've been playing too many clips today. Ian McKenna, add me on chess. Did you add me? There's a message. And it's not from you. We've detected that one or more of your recent opponents. Oh, shit. Look at this. Redemption arc. Look. This right here. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Look. We detected one or more of your recent opponents have violated our fair play policy. As compensation for potentially unfair rating losses, we adjusted your following ratings. So I don't know what that means, but add me. Just add me, Ian. We'll play. We'll play later. That's fine. That's the name. It's just John Stay Moist. One word. I'll type it in the chat. John Stay Moist. Very simple. But anyway, Human Centipede. Is that what I was talking about? Big up Thaddeus. Hi, Jacob and all. I read today, as these release costs can only be triggered by clubs playing in Champions League. Have you heard this? Is this a thing? I have not. But look. Hey, everyone. Chewy. God dang it. Let me get the centipede dude off. There he is. See? Now I can threaten. 100 likes or the dog gets it. 100 likes or the dog. The dog's not going to eat. I mean, he did already eat, but he ain't going to eat again. And threaten everybody. Is that a thing? It might be a thing, bro. These things, these contracts, man, they work real funny. Theo Vaughn is cool. Yeah, he's funny. Ezzy won't happen. His pals want 50 million cash. Well, we should have the fucking money. I know that we got the fucking money. Just pay it. As much as I want Ezzy, it reeks of a Neto. Still a great player. Personally, if Ainge has the war chest Levy promised, buy them both. I agree. Buy them both. Why not? Can't decide? Have them both. You don't know if you want a hamburger or a hot dog? Guess what? July 4th, you get to eat both. Wait, does America not have Weetabix? No. I don't know what that is, bro. Again, sounds kind of ayo. I don't want to read that anymore. Weetabix is basically Neto's ankles. Bro, I don't get it. But shout out Weetabix. I mean, do they want to sponsor the channel or not? Talk to me. Gordon Ramsay is getting old. There's a new series of Kitchen Nightmares now, by the way. It's episode 2. All right. I don't watch cooking shows because it pisses me off. I don't watch cooking shows because they piss me off. AK Jin, Huang is better. Big up Huang Hee-chan. I think he's a good player as well. That's Skippy from the future. I do kind of look like Skippy now that you mention it. I really do kind of look like him. That's a good point. It's definitely Skip-esque. That's a good point. It is Skippy. It's a little Skipperoni. Big Shaq got in the lift and Steve Wonder said, "Hi, Shaq. He ain't blind. He's just fake." Shaq even said it. I don't know if that's true. Type the BFG in Google. Nope, that sounds like you're baiting me. I'm not going to do it. Kind of glad we're getting a new head of medical, as our medical staff has been atrocious. Shout out Eric Lamella, Giovanni Lo Celso, Oliver Skip, Ryan Sessignon. Let's just, remember that dude was using the vibrating sex. What? Why did I read that? What are you talking about, Ribsy? What toy was he using? Who? What the fuck? Excuse me? Your opponent was doping, Jacob. Hey, see y'all talking shit about my rank, but they've been cheating on me. Come on now. Play me on FIFA, you'll get rinsed. Add me. My PlayStation name is literally this, but with an underscore at the end. So add me on PlayStation or EA or whatever the fuck. I'll dust you, bro. I'll do it live on air. Destiny, how much you gonna super chat if I beat you? And I don't know you, so I don't know how I could PayPal you, but I'll bet you, bro. We'll do it live on air. Fuck around. Chewy's back. Chewy's back. I usually play on leeches. I'll have to look into that one then. I'll have to look into that. Hey, Ian, comment your leeches, ichus, whatever this is called. Comment your tag in the video after I end the stream. Comment it afterwards, and I'll send you an invite. I'll look into it and I'll send you an invite. All right, Ian? Because I would love to play you too. I like playing chess. I feel like it makes me feel like I'm fucking smart, like I'm listening to fucking classical music with the you know what I'm talking about? A little bit of that na 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 na. You know what I'm talking about? Nee nee nee. That's what it feels like when you play chess, especially when you're like check. Nee 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 nee. That's what it feels like. I ain't gonna lie. Checkmate, bitch. Nee 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 nee. Oh, no. Really great that we have over 100 people tuning in right now listening to me do that. Normally, it's just my wife and kids telling me to shut the fuck up. And guess what? It's y'all who get to tell me to shut up. So there we go. Weetabix is basically oats in a block, Jacob. So kind of like Nature Valley. Like in America, we got Nature Valley, and it's like oats on a block, basically. Stevie Wonder is blind. Big if true, apparently. I'm not baiting you, Jacob. He just looks like I'm afraid, Phil. Just send it to me on WhatsApp. The cheating chess guy. There was a story about a guy cheating in chess using a sex toy. Never mind. That's why I played the Mickey Vanderveen clip. I was like, bro, I don't know what you talk about. But we moved. Big up Ribsy, my friend. I wish I knew the joke, because then it would have been funnier if I was on the inside joke. I've never heard of a dude cheating in chess with a sex toy. I don't know you could cheat in chess with a sex toy. That's kind of crazy. I eat Weetabix raw. You raw dogging Weetabix. That's crazy. Do you think City signed Ezzy to replace Alvarez? I have a gut feeling that happens. I could see it. I could absolutely. You know what? We deserve that to happen, because we should have signed this motherfucker 2 months ago when I was saying I need him like I need air. If you beat me, I'll drop 50. Bet. Hey, Daddy need a new pair of shoes, Destiny. Come on now. Hey, dropping a 50. Add me on PlayStation right now, bro. I've got PlayStation app on my fucking thing. I've got it on my thing. I've got it on my thing. I was just checking to make sure Fabrizio ain't tweeted about us, because they not like us. Big up all Tobago. I was hoping we didn't sign Solanke. Well, we haven't. So technically, your hope is still correct. Don't rate players from clips, but he looks strong on the ball, has skills, and he plays for Bournemouth. I don't think he's worth 60 mil, but a 40 mil, yeah. Exactly. I don't think 60, 65, I think it's a little expensive, but it's not my money. You know, am I to tell mommy how much to spend on a shirt? No, mommy. You just buy the shirt you want, mama. All right? That's what I say. So it's not my money. I agree you shouldn't rate players solely off of clips, but I'm going to tell you this. The clips I did watch, there was some good stuff in there, along with some average shit. And I like to take that with a dose of, or a grain of salt. Oh my God, Phil sent me this thing. It's weird looking. And it farted? Oh my God. They're both ugly, Phil. I'll put it that way. They're both ugly. Weetabix turn into cement. What? I'm not celebrating Levy turning down Madrid's inquiry. They wouldn't pick up the phone if Cuti wasn't interested. They'll just wait until he has a year left and get a discount. I don't understand. 150 mil, bro. That's what we said. Talk to me. What's your favorite formation of FIFA? I don't know. Just whatever. It depends on my players. I'm waiting for FC25 beta code coming out next week. Are you getting the code? Give me the code. FIFA, give me a code. I want the code. I never get the beta code, bro. They never give me the beta code. All right, so you got to add me on EA Access or whatever the fuck. And if not, Destiny, if you can't find me on EA Access, like I said to Ian, just comment after the video's done. Just comment, and that way it's there, and I can just like copy and paste it and find you. Did you see that United won't pay 50 mil for Ugarte? Would you take him at Tottenham? Yes, I would take Ugarte at Tottenham. But I didn't see this thing about United won't pay 50 mil because honestly, not surprised. I'll be honest. I'll be really, really honest. Let's see what else I got here. Y'all distracted me heavily today, which that just means y'all being very, very nice. Talking to me well. I saw this and I thought maybe we could talk about it. I'm an hour and a half in, so I am trying to keep these shorter. I'm trying to be less distracted and do more of this actual content. But some of y'all really like the unhinged way that I provide content. So big up to you. Destiny says, I got the code. You got the code. I didn't get no fucking code. I never get the fucking code. Congratulations, Destiny. O'Keefe seems to think Spurs will sign Solanke and Neto. Underwhelming in my opinion. Nothing we can do. Hope the season starts off like last first 10 games are not as easy this season. Very well said. So that brings up a really good point then. If O'Keefe is right, which these words scrolling on the bottom are things O'Keefe and Alistair Gold have told me, that Tottenham are willing to trigger, Tottenham are keeping a close eye, Tottenham are in regular contact, Tottenham are looking to accelerate, Tottenham are in regular, Spurs are ready to go, baby, we're ready to go. It's like when your wife says, I'm ready to go, but hang on, let me change this real quick. And today, they said, we're starting to pursue a move for Dominic Solanke, baby. We are starting to pursue a move. So if what O'Keefe says is right, how would you rate this potential transfer window for Tottenham? Archie Gray, 40 mil. Could be said 30 mil because we did send Joe Roden the other way. Now, it doesn't also include, this is just rating it and incomings, not departures, because I feel like departures would add some points to my overall. But Archie Gray for 40 mil, could be set for 30. Dominic Solanke, if we do it, 57 to 65. Neto for 50. Timo Werner loan. Ugh. And Yang Min Yuk for 3. Not factoring in departures, we do all this, I give it about a 5 out of 10. I was going to say 4, but I think Archie Gray is going to be good. But on the surface, it doesn't look great. But, I mean, you get Pedro Neto and Solanke. You got to hope that means our fucking forward line will be something better. Son Solanke Neto sounds better than Son Timo and fucking Brennan Johnson. God. Ah, 4. Yeah, I'm going back to a 4. I'm going with a 4. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm saying a 4. I would have liked a little more. This doesn't look... But I think when you factor in... I think if you factor in the departures, then I'll go up to a 5. Maybe a 5.5. Because I do like all them motherfuckers that left. I won't lie. Solanke's also home. I don't like using this as an argument for signing players, though. That's why we keep Skip. That's how Skip has a job, is because he checks these boxes. Yes, that's good, but I want to bring in a player because of his attributes on the pitch, not because of where he was born and all that shit. 3 out of 10. No Destiny cover. That's alarming, because Spence apparently might be that. CDM to stop goals from leaking. I don't think CDM stops the goals from leaking, by the way. This is a facade, y'all. This whole we need a 6, a monster 6. Ainge always says, I don't play with 6s, 8s, and 10s. I play with 3 midfielders who do all of it. So there's no SOS have been talking about the CDM, bro. It's not gonna happen. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want a CDM. He wants 2 fucking 8s and a 10 that plays a 6. He wants 2 box. To my understanding, if we're trying to put the numbers 6, 8s, and 10s on midfielders and how they act, it's like Basuma, Sarr, Basuma, Bergvall. They operate as kind of box-to-box 8s, and the 10 operates as kind of a 6 at times and a 10 and a left back. I've seen Madison this preseason. I don't know. But no real cover for Van de Veen. That's what Dragusin's supposed to be, apparently. So, His hamstring could go at any point, making recovery runs. I feel like that's. I'll be honest, SOF. Big up to you. And I always say I love opposite opinions. I just think this is a little bit Chicken Little. His hamstring could go at any point, making recovery runs. Bro, anybody's hamstring could go at any point. Sonny could be making a run in behind. Brennan Johnson could be making a run in behind. Anybody could be making a run and shit gets snapped. Like, I don't want to buy into this notion that Van de Veen's injury prone because he runs and covers. That's literally your job. He's a professional athlete who runs and covers. Like, yes, I agree. We probably need another center back. We were linked with a bunch before the window even opened. We had all these different names rumbling around. Same thing with backup right back. Those things alarm me. There's a bunch of reasons why my rating is low as well. But again, this Monster 6, I don't think that's what Ainge wants. I don't think that's how he sees any of his midfielders operating in just like that holding 6 kind of position. I don't think Ainge wants that. I don't think Archie Gray's a 6. I think he's a box-to-box 8. I think Bergvall's a box-to-box 8, maybe a 10. I think they just are midfielders who could do all 3, and that's what Ainge wants. And that's why we get those kinds of guys, I think. But again, the hamstring could go at any point. I'm not saying you have Chicken Little mentality. I'm just saying that kind of sounds like Chicken Little to me when it's like, oh, well, this person could. Bro, Harry Kane had fucking ankles made of glass. Every year was like his ankles could go or they couldn't. And sometimes they did and sometimes they didn't. And it's just like, life is like that. People, they are humans. They're not automobiles. So it's not just like one reason why this broke or etc. I don't know. I just think it's like not fair to Mickey either to say that somehow he can't do his job because he hurt his hamstring once. I think we're scarred because of fucking Sessegnon. That's what I think. Maybe. Anyway, our 8s have limited passing range. They're all very similar. I don't think Lucas Bergvall has a limited passing range. I think Basuma has shown in the first 9 matches last season that he has a good passing range. And in the preseason so far, he's shown that he has a good ability on the ball to carry. I hope we see more from Basuma. I think Bergvall, Gray, Sarr, all of them being in the same room together is going to make them play better. I think Basuma is going to hold himself to a higher standard because if he's not, bro, Lucas Bergvall will take his job really fucking quick. I'll be honest. I think the Neto move would be great despite his prone to injuries. Solanke, on the other hand, the Neto, we can say this dude's prone to injuries. I feel like with Van de Veen, we can't. Like, he got hurt because he was running. And I feel as though he was hurt because there was 10 minutes of them just standing there fucking off while VAR did whatever VAR did for fucking 12 minutes. That stop and start for 10 minutes within a 15-minute period, bro, and then he tries to do that breaking line run, yeah, that'll fucking tear your hamstring. It'll fuck it up. See, Destiny, I don't know why you fat shaming. I need to sort on my weight, but can I not talk about football players? Can I not say what I think just because I'm overweight, Destiny? That's not very nice. We basically just need one more player filling in his defensive cover. This 2 at the back shtick is madness. But we wouldn't be sitting with only 2 at the back if we fucking just score the goal the first time round rather than doing that horseshoe hotspur. And then we do get cut open with 1-2 passes. 1 or 2 is all it takes. Can everyone continue to pursue to hit that like button? Come on now. Asking for trouble. What? Asking anyone ham can go at exactly anyone. Yeah. But why should we leave Mickey in no man's land? What are you talking about in no man's land? Bro, I don't know what that means. So you're good with Davies' left center back cover? No. I mean, I'm better with him there than Emerson. But was Davies ever going to leave? I don't think he was. I think Dragusin is the guy to be like the first center back we go to if Romero or Van de Veen isn't fit. I mean, we are building a squad. That's what we're trying to do. Luka Vuskovic is going to be here next summer. And he's scoring fucking goals left and right in the Belgium league now. Big boy for 17. So we've got him and then Ash Phillips. Like, I don't know that we need to go buy another one because I think next summer will be fine. I think Davies is like that Band-Aid for now. If we don't get a quality 6, yeah, I don't know about a quality 6. I don't know that we need that. Archie Gray will do Højbjerg did last year. Come on, 70-minute help see games out. Sweet. I mean, Højbjerg did it 36 times. I'm not sure how you link in this YouTube chat. If you temporarily made me a mod, I could link it in the chat. Bro, just please comment it afterwards, and we'll sort it. Just comment it afterwards. Ainge inverted tactics are scary. He needs to leave one wing back for a back three when attacking. I do agree that there needs to be some kind of rotate. Like, it's a little worrying when both of the fullbacks are pushing up in that sense. But I did see Ainge tweaking how Destiny, the spaces he occupied, and as that inverting left fullback, he wasn't pushing up as much when Romero and Van de Ven were missing after a several amount of games. So I do think that Ainge is aware of that, and he did adjust. People say he's naive and he doesn't adjust. I don't agree with that. I think he did plenty of times. I think he did plenty of adjusting. Basuma redemption arc. I hope so. I've got his jersey. I got a number 38 Basuma kit in the closet with a Champions League badge on it. Van de Ven getting injured scares the shit out of me. Any player getting injured, any crucial player, bro, Vicario gets injured, Fraser Forster, Brandon Austin, Gunter, Luca Gunter, those are our, don't even say Alfie Whiteman, because like, as far as I'm concerned, he's a professional photographer. SOF says, clearly I'm less convinced in our midfield than you. I wanted to see more experience in there. We lost a lot of games with the current backline and midfielders fit. We did, and we conceded a lot of goals with all them people there. But Madison was ass, Basuma was ass, and Sarr wasn't playing good either. So I think if they played good, which is a big ask, I think it falls on the forward line. The midfield would do better if we had better forwards. Our defense would be better if our attack was better, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. But there's a guy named George Washington. You may remember him from the American Revolution, the first president of the United States of America. George Washington said, the best form of a defense is a healthy attack. Or offense, I think it was. It's not a direct quote. Don't direct quote. But I think if we had Son and two forwards that can actually take a man on with the ball at their feet, can have a crack at it, that can hold up play and distribute the ball to a runner in behind, then we don't get in those horseshoe Hotspur situations where the midfield's now turning the ball over because they're just trying to work it left to right. You know what I'm talking about, SOF. We get in the final third and we do this. Now on the left. Now they work it back. And it gets passed down to the right. Now it's on the right. Now nothing there. Then it gets passed down. It's just a horseshoe Hotspur. So, Scott, I don't know why everyone's so obsessed with these numbers, at least for right now. Ainge just said he don't want an 8 or a 10 or a 6. Bergvall an 8, not a 10 at all. Gray has a lot to improve, a lot. He gave the ball away more times than I could count against Bayern. I'm not convinced yet. Gray does have a lot of room. He does need to improve a lot. Yes, I agree. Hey, big up Cursor. Come on now, big up Cursor. Hey, y'all talking about Cuti? Hey. That's my level of analysis. If we had better players, we play better. Can't argue. Bro, you have better players, you get better players. Come on now. Do you have Romero on the back of that shirt? Do I have Romero on the back of my shirt? What kind of a question is this? What kind of a question is this? Like, I have an Argentina shirt. You see the number 13? I have an Argentina shirt. I don't give a fuck about Argentina, bro. I only do because of Cuti. If Son and Romero left in the same window, who would your favorite Spurs player be? Bro, you want me to imagine a world, Rich, where Son and Romero leave in the same fucking window? Like, why you want me to do that? You want me to live my life like that? You want me to experience that? It's not very nice. Probably Destiny or Van de Ven or Vicario. One of them. I should be a mod, to be honest. I think I did mod you, Destiny, but then you were saying some racist shit to Hassam. Or was it Staffy? I can't remember. You were being racist to somebody, and I didn't really like it, so I unmodded you. I'll be real honest. Big up for the support on the channel. I don't like racist shit. And I remember vividly in a chat that I redirected to I don't remember which show it was, but there was a show where I made you and someone else a mod. Jordan, I think you and Jordan became mods. And then I redirected somewhere. And then you started being like really offensive to the guests that were on that channel. And I didn't really appreciate that. I don't want them to see that and then come to my channel and be like, oh, that guy's a mod on your channel. It's a bad representation of United Spurs of America. I like my mods to be cool motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like Cursor. He's not even a Tottenham fan. He's not even a member, but he's a mod. He come in here, he likes, he shares the links. You do that too? Maybe it wasn't racist. It was just you were saying some really fucked up shit to somewhere I redirected a video to. And that's why I unmodded you. Cool, bro. You could be a mod on as many channels as you want. I'm talking about my channel. I did it too. I think it was Staffy or Hassam. I can't remember. But it was just like, it was the way you were being was like really not cool. Or was it you were being super creepy to Sarita? What was it? There's a girl that you were being really weird to. That's why I was just like, bro, I can't have this dude as a moderator on my channel if he's fucking acting like this when I send my viewers somewhere. That's not a good. Okay, I take it back. I don't know for sure if it was racist or not. I just remember I didn't like what you were saying. I didn't like it. I didn't appreciate it. And it wasn't even to me. It was to somebody else. So I apologize. I might not have been. That was just the first thing that came to my head. But it was. I think you were just being a dickhead, and I was like, wow, he's being an asshole to the people I'm trying to support on YouTube. It just didn't really. It rubbed me the wrong way. So sorry. Didn't mean to say racist. I don't know if it was. I'd have to check for sure. But we're gonna move along. Well, big up Destiny. Appreciate you being here supporting the channel. I saw that. I didn't really like it, so I try not to like endorse that shit. I can't remember what it was. Now I'm fucking bothered, so I'm gonna have to. So Destiny, I'll message you on something. I think you have the wrong. Maybe it was. Maybe because I'm forgetting it now. I'm forgetting exactly what it was and where it was. We were playing bingo, I think. We were playing bingo. It was Staffy didn't like the way I told him about Arsenal. Was that what it was? I don't remember, but you're being like those things you were saying. I didn't like the way you were saying things. Maybe it was Staffy. Maybe it was. I have to go back and check. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to do my detective work. I saw this from DR Sports. Says who will be the best right back in London next season? Reece James, Ben White, or Pedro Porro. As of last year, it was Pedro Porro. Ryan Gloria says Ben White. Ben Scheidt? Yeah, I know. Sorry, Omatic. That was kind of awkward. Sorry about that. Big up Gio Rhea. Yeah, they do look all right, you know? They look all right over there. What else I got here? I hear my kids going crazy, so I know I got to end this stream very soon. What time is it? 5:40? Yeah, I got to end the stream pretty soon, so let me make sure I run through everything. 10 hours ago, we are attempting to make progress. Did I put that in the starting to pursue a move? Attempting. Who said attempting to make progress? Who said that? Matt Law? I saw Ben Jacobs was on a Twitter space. He was talking about Ali is considering a move for Richarlison. I don't know. It's the only person I saw talking about it. Antonio Conte. We already looked at that. Amir Richardson is a player we got linked to. That was a compilation I bookmarked. I'm just going to keep that. I don't know why I saved this. Tottenham fans when we sign a proven player. And Tottenham fans when we don't sign a Premier League proven player. Isn't that kind of fun? Back with the band from Cuti. We already watched that video. Cuti and Ben Tanker. Back at Hotspur Way. We watched that already. Here it is. There's the Ben Jacobs. Just to prove it, Ben Jacobs did say Richarlison is Saudi. There you go. Bayern Munich confirming Harry Kane will be traveling to Tottenham. I wonder if he's going to be bringing any schnitzel with him. I don't know. Oh, I like this. Hey, I don't know what he says because he screams it in French, and I don't speak French, but the translation is, it's written in this tweet. It says, Basuma, this is him walking into his house like cribs style, and in French, apparently. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. If y'all know what language he's speaking, tell me what he says. But apparently he says, that's my captain right here who welcomes me home.
Voilà. Là, c'est mon capitaine même qui me reçoit. Je suis un deuxième petit.
C'est mi capitaine, some
Alors, tu t'appelles quoi?
Bergwan. Bro's got to have a big season, man. I was a huge Basuma fan, so I need him to cook, bro. I need him to cook. And then this, look at that. Final stages. How many weeks has this Emerson, the AC Milan, been in the final stages? It's fucking crazy to me. Bro, Poch got overweight too. But why aren't you talking about that? Why aren't you talking about Poch getting overweight? You're only talking about Ainge getting overweight. There it is. Amir Richardson, closely observed by Tottenham. Spurs ticked his name in the list of potential midfield recruits. I've never heard of him. But there's this compilation that I have saved. Let me unbookmark these. So that way the compilations together. Undo that. We'll undo that. There's the compilation. There's that. Basuma. I'll unbookmark that. Amir. So I don't know him. So I don't know. I saw this as well. Cuti said, I see Ozzy Ardiles often. I see him at Tottenham. He owes me some barbecue. And Ozzy retweeted it and said, yes, I do. So big up to Ozzy. Big up to our Argentinian connection there. Love to see it. Cuti and Ozzy. Ozzy and Cuti. Luka Vuskovic, 17, didn't take long to open his Westerlo account. A goal in the 36th minute versus Michelin. 4 goals in his last 14 starts at center back. Just 17 years old. So that'll be a center back that we get coming in. There's our Van de Veen backup, I suppose. Yeah. I thought this was funny in relation to the Antonio Conte quote. Says, I wonder what Paratici and Levy were bribing with for him to not have left after that window when we got him Longley on loan, Jed Spence, and Richarlison. Add in Perisic, Fraser Forrester, the list goes on. I think it's funny now. Fabrizio says he expects us to be active and busy. Isn't that very nice? Ilmatic, we're in the final stages in the last 2 months. It's just never-ending final stages. Didn't you dislike Porro last season? Defensively, there are a lot of things he does that upsets me, yes. But I still like Pedro Porro. What is this?
나 알려 스크래치?
죄송합니다.
애들 울고 왔어 그냥. 그래.
이모 쌀이. 오. 잘 시켜.
I love the laugh track. It reminds me like I'm watching Friends. Why do I have this saved? Yeah, very nice. Anyway, we're almost at 2 hours. I'm going to end the show, y'all. That's going to be it. Big up to everyone who's joined the show. Big up to everyone who's been here commenting. Shout out to the sponsors tonight. Destiny, member for 4 months. Not a racist, but he's a member for 4 months. I take it back. I take it back what I said. Spurs GCTV, member for 10 months. George gifting a membership and a member for 10 months. We've got a 1-month-old YouTube baby, and he ain't afraid to say it. Darren Wimbledon with the final super chat here. Appreciate you, Darren Wimbledon, the tennis legend that you are, my friend. Look, episode 217 has been great, talking about Cuti, the man who wears 17. Our center backs are back in the house. It's got me feeling one type of way.
In the spot, and I came with the fellas. Ray Mac got hit in the back, it's melon. And if
yeah, come on now. But anyway, y'all, it's been a great episode. I've had a lot of fun. Apologies. Again, it's very long, but if we did hit 100 likes, that's fantastic. Let me see where we ended up on the poll before I end it. 168 votes. 168 votes. If we can't hit 150 likes, y'all are actually fucking frauds. I'll be honest. But 35% is pretty split. This is a pretty split vote for 168 votes. 35% says buy Solanke and keep Richie both. The majority say keep them both. Get Solanke, keep Richie. Second place, don't buy Solanke, sell Richie. Get them all out of here. 24% says buy Solanke and sell Richie. 15% says don't buy Solanke and keep Richie. Very interesting indeed. But big up everyone who did vote in that poll. 168 of you. I'm not even going to refresh the stream because then it'll tell me how many of you voted but didn't like the video. And quite honestly, it's atrocious. Really, you got me feeling like this.
Oh yeah.
We are the gunners. But anyway, y'all, have a great rest of your day. The kids are crying. I gotta go. Big up yourself. These last few things are for you. If you haven't liked, subscribed, shared the video, all that, that's fine. You can be a hater. Or you could help the channel in a free way. Subscribe, like, share. These last things are for you. Stay blessed. Stay fresh. Up the lads. And come on, you Spurs.